What do you call the cross between a snowman and a vampire? Frostbite. Wow. Okay. I once heard a joke about amnesia. I forgot how it goes though.
So I feel like with buffalo sauce, it can be either hit or miss. Like,
Having more of that popcorn?
for entertainment purposes?
For stress relieving.
My name is Caitlin. I'm 18 years old and I'm addicted to puns. Okay. When I was growing up, my dad would constantly tell me dad jokes. We'd be sitting down doing something random and he'd say, "Hey Caitlin, what do you call a line of bunnies walking backwards?" And I'd say, "I don't know, what do you call them, Dad?" And he'd say, "A receding hairline." And I at first I didn't really, I didn't think it was that funny, but I guess it just kind of grew on me. It's like a disease.
She gets the puns from her father. Her one brother does puns too sometimes, but he can't beat her. There's nobody beating Caitlin in her puns. She just rolls off. It's just like her brain doesn't know how to think without putting out a pun. She's so addicted to her puns.
Bad jokes have been a big part of my life since I was a little girl. When I was younger, one of my favorite activities to do was go on the swings with my dad, and he would push me, but he said that I had to make him mad first, so...
Well, the whole premise was you wanted me to give you a Hulk push, which is a super monster push, and that's where you run under like an underdog, you know, and I had to say to Caitlin, in order to get me to give her a Hawk push, she used to call it. She never used to be able to say Hulk. She would say Hawk. "Daddy, give me a Hawk push." So I'd say, "Well, you have to say something bad about my mother to make me mad enough to turn into the Hulk." So she would say things like, "Dad, your mom is so big, she has her own zip code." And I'd go, "Rawr!" And I'd run under there and push her. And she'd go swinging and laughing. And then she'd calm down again. I'd say, "Give me another Hawk push, Dad." So I'd say, "Well, you know what the rules are. You have to say something mean about my mom." "Dad, your mom wears army boots." So I go, "Rawr! Hit the Hulk!" And I'd run and give her a big push. And it went on and on like that, until I was exhausted, because she'd never want to stop. She'd keep coming with more and more funny things about my mom.
What's it called when a snowman has a temper tantrum?
I don't know.
A meltdown. What do you call a soldier that survived mustard gas and pepper spray?
What, Caitlin?
A seasoned veteran.
Okay.
She started saying that I was a couch potato, and then she started putting potatoes on my couch, and just a minute. Okay, so Caitlin was normal for about like 4 to 6 minutes after she was born. She kind of started getting into this issue of randomly making puns over everything that she says and does. At first, we all thought it was just part of like a joke, or she was going through a phase, but it started happening at weddings, funerals, baptisms, and none of us really know what to do about it, but we're just hoping she'll pull through. No one knows what to do.